worthy teachers, principals, and directors. I welcome you all on the behalf of Kites team and Brain Power Services. So, today is again a very good day where we are going to talk about facilitation skills. Before that, a small introduction about Mr. Dilbag Singh. He's a corporate trainer. He's a counselor as well as he's a life coach. So, having ample experience working with teachers, motivating students, and conducting a workshop for parents, as well as brain power conducts training workshops for corporates as well. So I wish, like every time, this experience is going to be great. So today we are going to talk about this facilitation skills, which generally which we feel like not only teacher. Teacher simply means a facilitator, a counselor. There are so many roles which a teacher needs to play, right? Or so in that context only, so this is the workshop today where we are going to you can say share our experiences with one another. So I request you all, kindly come up with your queries, come up with your sharings, and in between we will be having some energizers or one activity, though 1 hour session is there, but still I have something to do, because again it's a part of facilitation. So we will do one activity in between. Kindly participate in that. And now, not taking much time, I request Mr. Dilbag to carry on with this topic. Thank you. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Great, great to see so many teachers. Almost 39 teachers or principals and directors. What I must call educators. So that is what I call all of you, and you belong to my fraternity also. Worked as a teacher, as a school teacher when I was very young. At the age of 22 and a half, I have had my assignments from the life, as a teacher. So I started working as a teacher. I taught in a school called NDDAV, Narendra Dev DAV Agriculture School in Kumarganj. It is near Faizabad, district Faizabad, or near Ayodhya. It is Purvanchal. This is in eastern part of UP, Uttar Pradesh. Wonderful experience working there for 3 years. And later on, I carried on in 1 or 2 schools in Chandigarh, and then worked as a lecturer in a college. And for last almost 12 years, I have been interacting with teachers, school teachers, college teachers, and corporates, students. More than, I think, 160-70 schools personally have been visited by our team. And it's a time, it's 21st century. When I read this one gentleman, this is Yuval Harari. He wrote a wonderful book, 21 points for the 21st century people. He's from Israel. So what he has mentioned about, it is really profound, very, very profound, that in coming days, in coming decade, number of things are going to change, surely. Because today, for me, it's not a business venture. When I'm interacting to you, it has nothing to do. It's just, you can say, serving the society. I have been working with the recovering addicts for last 8 years. The person who are the people or the student who are suffering from addiction in the part of Punjab, Haryana, and Himachal Pradesh. So I take out my 7 to 8 days, exactly more than 8 days, and much more than that during my odd hours. So say I work, in many places. So what I believe that we teacher can make lot of difference. We teacher can make lot of difference. And as per Mr. Harare, it's a big thing. It's a very big thing that after this post-COVID, post-COVID has shown us that information available to the student, it is ample. There's no dearth of information available. Lots of information available on the net. I mean, we can even meet student through these webinar. what we need to do. Actually, he talked about 4 C's, and one of them is critical thinking. It's very important. When I work with the people from the corporate world, or a student who are suffering from the addiction, I have seen two extremes in the practical world. Somebody said in very wise words that in life, in the school, first lessons, lessons are taught and then test is taken. But in life, first life takes test and then teaches lessons. So that is what how I can go and I can see the word. When I go and work with these, they are student in this de-addiction center. Also, what I find, what I have found in last 8 years, majority of them are below 20 years, below 20 years, 14, 15, 16, 17, ample number from Himachal, because I'm working in north area. So in northern part of area, I come across number of people from Punjab, Haryana, Delhi, and Himachal. So why these students are engulfed in these kind of activities, why they are entangled in these kind of activities? They are selling drugs. Students, young students are targeted by the goons. Young students are targeted by the people who are working in the mafia, and the things are smuggled through the young students, because nobody are suspicious about them. They go in their cars, they go on their bikes, and they smuggle. I mean, situation very, very pathetic. If I said you, if I talk to you in a practical manner, because I visit school is a different environment where you work with the students. But in my life, I go to rehab, I visit jails, and then I go to corporates also. So I can meet a person who is earning around 50 lakhs per annum, and I can have for 1 or 2 or 3 days workshop or lifetime relationship with him. On the other hand, a student who is 15 years old suffering from addiction, I work with him till his marriage. I'm having relationship with them for last 8 to 9 years while they are in colleges, they are working. So what I mean to say, critical thinking skills are very important. Very important. That is called black box thinking, where a student can see himself in his own eyes. So that is very important. And after critical thinking skill, collaborative skills. That collaborative skill is again very important. Teamwork. We do not need to go them and go in the corporate houses and then learn those collaborative skills. He or she has to learn the collaborative skills in the school only. Then communication. And communication, not only writing emails or speaking English language or speaking French language, the real communication, that is empathy, compassion, and then that is what, that is very important. How good listener we are, how empathetic we are towards our parents and the society. These all things are very important. So that communication doesn't mean only speaking few languages. Communication means listening. Communication means understanding the feeling of others. Communication means intrapersonal skills. Can I communicate with myself? That is very important. And what I have found, we are well versed with the interpersonal skills. When I talk to the student of MBA, when I talk to the fresh engineers, when I even talk to the school children, I go to so many schools here. So 9th class, 10th class, when I talk to the student of 11th and 12th, they hardly had been introduced to the intrapersonal skills. Nobody talks about intrapersonal skills. Intrapersonal skills means my own self perspective. Nobody teaches them what is self perspective, how to develop that strong belief system, how to look at the paradigms from the eye of your own self, and then shift those paradigms, because we all are the product, we are product of paradigms, religious paradigms, society paradigms, and paradigm of the whole system. So in this way, students students have to be taught in such a manner where they can develop those critical thinking skills, collaborative skills, communication, last but not least, creative skills. Yes, my dear friends, my dear all educators, that is very important, isn't it? Creativity. So apart from teaching physics, chemistry, mathematics, social science, English language, or other Hindi, French, or your regional languages, These skills, these four skills, what I believe after working with the two segments, practical exposure to the rehabs, jails, and on the other hand, corporates, two different, total different. And yes, then I came to know that in school, when we teach, number of you, I sure that out of these 50, number of you might be working as facilitators also, because a facilitator, when he works, and in 2005, one of the Indian education system has also given that we teacher as a facilitator, because facilitator is an educator. It has a very good specific definition. Facilitation is helping in a group or group of students, identifying common objectives and offering the group process to achieve those objectives while maintaining neutrality. That's very important. Facilitation is helping a group of students, it can be of any age, group of students identifying common objectives and offering the group process to achieve these objectives while maintaining neutrality. That means we are not going to teach them, we are not going to give them solutions, we are not going to give them, of course it is one of your role. I mean, the 6 days in a week you teach students, but 1 or 2 days in a week we can work as a facilitator. And I have met hundreds of teachers who have had this experience of working as a facilitator. When I conduct theater workshops, I'm a student of economics and psychology. My subjects are economics and psychology. But if I meet students, teachers of, mathematics, social science, science, physics, chemistry, languages, there are number of teachers whom I have met who worked as facilitator, because facilitator simply means bringing the students in a situation where that situation demands, and according to the demand of the situation, students deliver, whether these are 5th standard students, students of 8th standard, or 10th or 10 plus 2. I mean, the task would be different, but objectives is one, bringing them into a process where they can find solution themselves, because creating that kind of situation itself means facilitation. And here I can quote the lines of Mr. APJ Abdul Kalam, whom I consider one of the best teacher I have met. I had this opportunity, or you can say I had this occasion where I met him personally. So he says in 4 lines, dream, 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 dreams transform into thoughts, thoughts create actions, and actions bring results. So that is what I mean to say, that we have few paradigms that this is the way to teach, but I know very well that all who are connected with me are quite good facilitator. Now here I would hand over the things to you for 10 minutes, because if this workshop, or this, not this, I won't consider it a workshop, it's just an interaction, because in 1 hour or so, or 70 minutes, what we can interact, we can share. So I would request 10 of the participants, though we are not known to one another, I have not met you personally, you have not, so we might have not met. Possibly there might be few who might have met me earlier in person or somewhere else. So I would request 10 of you to just unmute yourself and give your views on facilitation. As a facilitator, facilitator in Hindi simply means just to solve the problem, just to be a sahayak. एक सहायक है ना, जो हेल्प करता है, जो चीजों को फैसिलिटेट करता है, जो चीजों को इजी कर देता है, जो सॉल्यूशन नहीं देता. ही इज स्टैंडिंग देयर, ही इज नॉट अ सेज ऑन द स्टेज. For example, if I come here as an expert, then I am a sage on the stage. I know everything, I know everything. And others are just, they don't know anything. And on the other hand, one is, I'm standing by you. Just I'm here. I'm with you. My hand is with you. You carry on. Wherever you will need my help, I'll just barge in. I will just enter and help you. Rest you can do yourself, because teacher means content Teacher means lecture. Teacher means control. Teacher means participates. I'm talking about conventional teaching because number of you would be unconventional teacher. On the other hand, facilitator means guide by the side. He's not a sage on the stage. He believes in process, engagement, access to the prior knowledge of the students, and participants sharing. That is very important because once participates or participants share, they care for one another. So I would invite 10 10 participants who are at present, there, and give your views on a facilitator. Do you have any experience of facilitating? Surely. I'm 100% sure because at this moment, these 50 participants are like-minded people. That's why at 3:30 sharp, you were there. I was there. So this is something called like-mindedness. And you all believe in, right, such kind of activities which we are doing. It is learning. I know you have very hard day, worked as a teacher. Nowadays, even chairs are not provided. In my time when I taught in 92, 93, 94, I mean, those days, chairs were provided. But in last 15 years, even chairs are not in the classroom and teachers cannot sit even. So I know how hard day you all have had. But yet, at 3:30, you are sitting in your chair or you are, in your office and attending this workshop. So I kindly invite 10 participants from your side to give your views and kindly take 1 or 1.5 minutes for each speaker, so I may know you also. All is yours. You can unmute yourself, and if there is somebody on the background, kindly unmute. And when you unmute, kindly be sure there is no noise around you so that those things are not disturbed. Sure, I invite you, any one of you, kindly unmute yourself and tell your name and just talk about what do you mean by facilitation? What do you understand by facilitation?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, so my name is Zara Bairajan. I'm a student counselor from Abu Dhabi. So, yeah, according to me, facilitation just means that the teachers or the educators help the students to find themselves, find where they are, and assist them in creating themselves. So it is not just based on a framework, rather it is purely based on the students' backgrounds and their talents. So it is more like a helping hand, or in another way, we could also say it as an invisible hand, because as all the teachers know, we don't take the credits for their personal development. So it is more like an invisible hand, which is there for the students throughout in their academic years. So that is basically what facilitation means, according to me. So I hope that is correct. And so that's all. Thank you.
Wonderful, Zara Bai. Wonderful. I mean, this is what the power of a teacher is. There are goosebumps. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling your voice. I'm feeling because you belong to our fraternity. I mean, teachers who build nations. Who help in building nation, whether they are remembered or not. We will understand so many corporates are there. We talk about big corporates. This is Dhirubhai Ambani, or this is, Mr. Ratan Tata and this. But if I talk about teacher, we know few names. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan or Mr. Wangchuk, I mean, very few. There are unknown, unsung heroes. What I believe, you are an unsung hero because you have worked with thousands of students every year. I mean, suppose if you have worked in for 10 years, means you have worked with thousands of students, and those students are IAS, entrepreneur, army officer, philanthropist, social psychologist. So you build definitely nation. Wonderful. I would like to invite another participant in the same manner, the way this last participant participated. Kindly come forward and give your views.
Hello. Yeah. Good afternoon. This is Sadaf Rizvi. Okay. A facilitator is a person who actually manages a group of people, directs them, guides them, okay, and handhold them in the entire process. and also leads them towards the completion of a common goal that has been set by the unit or the organization. Plus, he is always neutral. He's never biased to the people in the group. He remains neutral, and thereby working together tries to attain the goal that has been previously set by involving people, by taking each and everyone's opinion, and thereby setting up a good kind of teamwork example in front of everyone. Okay, so basically a facilitator is someone who is a kind of supervisor over there, who regulates the action, who maintains the discipline and decorum, and instigates critical thinking in them about a particular topic or particular project. So that's what I think a facilitator is all about. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sadaf. Thank you very much. I mean, you talked about the objectivity, you talked about the process, you talked about the neutrality, you talk about the even discipline. Facilitator does maintain a discipline also. Wow, wonderful. I mean, this is what the beauty of a teacher is. Wherever you live. I mean, whosoever you are, we are attached. Had it been a corporate session, first they would ask me that how much we are going to pay, how much you are going to pay. And here, these 52 people are just there because they are people who can bring changes, right? You are the leader builders, I believe. And we need leaders. Because in the afternoon, what we are doing actually, it is for a common cause. And teacher is always a learner. Whether you are 50, I'm 50 years, I'm still learning. So much you have, given to me. I will listen to your recording, and these lines would be precious for me because none of the definition in the book would make me this much of, because you didn't talk about Google. You gave your own opinion. Wonderful. Thank you, Sadaf. Thank you. And third speaker, anyone from you?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
I am Pradeep Samarwali from Jorhat, Assam. I think a facilitator is a guide for the students to their scholastic and non-scholastic side. He is a person of a leadership and a neutral person. Thank you.
Wonderful. Brevity is the soul of wit. Bernard Shaw once said this thing, and you did the same way. Thank you, Mr. Pradeep. From a different environment, different milieu, different cultural background, and you have given so precisely, because facilitation means you're building leaders. Actually, you're not creating a person expert in physics, mathematics, or social sciences, or a psychologist. You are helping to build leaders, because these leaders are going to make difference, because leader knows the way, leader goes the way, and leader shows the way. And we being a leader, because once, even if I'm standing alone, I'm a leader. I'm supposed to be a leader. All of you 52 people over there, or the lakhs of teachers all around the world, all are leaders. They lead from the front. They may remain alone. Their salary might be low. They might be, doing these things. I mean, they are struggling to meet their both ends. Nobody looks at our pain. There is a pain. Yes. None of at least not in this part of the world, teachers are not given those kind of, treatment that it should be given. But still, most of the teachers do not complain. They simply work because they know this is my destiny. I'm going to build a nation. So one leader means you are working for thousands of people. Thank you, Mr. Pradeep. Thank you very much. Next participant. Any other participant? Kindly come forward. I can see there are 56 participants. Kindly unmute yourself and give your views. Yes, Chalet is writing facilitator is like a porter. Yeah, sure. That's great. I mean, Chalet, you can come and you can just speak like. Uh, yes, yes. Any one of you? Still, I will count 5 in reverse, and anyone who wants to join can join. 5.
Hello, am I audible,
Yeah.
sir?
Yes, yes, you are audible. You are audible.
Sir, I'm Dr. Sanjay Mahal from a small part of India, Uttarakhand. So thank you, sir. Thank you for just giving this opportunity. And I must say that, as you said, I must quote a famous, the line of William Arthur Ward, who was a educator and the psychologist, that the superior teacher demonstrates, the good teacher explains, the mediocre teacher tells, but the great teacher inspires. And as you rightly pointed out, that success speaks for itself, and for a great leader, it hints to a great extent on his ability to deal with the most complex thing, that is human relationship. And as I think that, sir, being a facilitator, it has some place-to-place variation. As I am from this part of Uttarakhand, we have various things to make a perfect composure and show our dexterity to manage the things and to make them, lead the nation. This is what I preferably think, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Sanjay. I mean, wow. All of you can give this kind of webinar like me. I'm talking because you all have that capability. This is what, the beauty of, I have ever found. And I missed that when I was working in the corporate, and then at the age of 40 I left my job and I start moving around. I visited more than 150 schools I visited, and I worked with them, and more than 250 or 260 I might have delivered 1 or 2 sessions over there. So ample experience of working in colleges, schools. Just for this, can we develop few leaders, few good leaders, few? Yes, Ms. Veena, thank you.
I'm Mrs. Veena Bakshi from India, and working in education since last 42 years.
Right.
And according to me, facilitator is one who provides resources, gives target to the group, and becomes a guide, inspires the students, and keep our eye on everyone who is doing those activities. This is a facilitator according to me.
Thank you. Dr. Veena. Thank you very much. And you can see all the 5 participants, whatever they spoke, it was not a language of cut, paste, copy. No, it was the original one. That is what I am talking about. This is the, this is the segment which actually believe in their own experiences. They do not borrow experience from others. They do themselves. And as Dr. Veena explained it, he's a guide. He is nation builder. Wonderful. Thank you, ma'am. Anyone as having burning desire to come forward, and so many people are listening. Around 60 participants are there and they are listening. Kindly come forward. I invite one of you, because
very good
time is short.
Sir.
Yeah.
My name is Shabad Parveen, and I am speaking from Jharkhand. So according to me, facilitator is those who, as you said, it is absolutely right, is a guide and a nation builder, because we are able to disguise our students, we are able to categorize our students, and are able to get their qualities and help in polishing. The facilitator helps the students in polishing their qualities in order to achieve their goal of the life, in order to become successful either vocationally or emotionally, because we are not only as a facilitator helps everything in achieving their success in their life. According to me, it is that. Thank you, sir.
God bless you, Sharbat Parveen. God bless you, and keep coming back, keep involving yourself in this wonderful, this what I call, this is Mahakumbh. This is Mahakumbh for the all teachers, because once you are in this 21st century, like 2021, you are part of nation building. You are part of, Priti Gupta is there. I mean, Priti, if you can, Miss Priti, can you unmute yourself and you can speak out? Okay, okay. So here I would like to come out with one story, a small story. I always tell every teacher, because being a teacher, I am also a facilitator. Facilitator has to be very relaxed, you know. Facilitator has to have very good intrapersonal communication skills. Means that can speak to himself or herself, because all of you, all teachers are self-communicating, right? They always have those kind of interest. I mean, they can retrospect, they can introspect. They are not judgmental, not at all. Good, I mean, facilitator or good or bad, there's nothing good or bad in facilitator. Facilitator is a facilitator. He or she is a non-judgmental person, because he or she just helping, nurturing others. Somebody said he's a potter, somebody said he's a guide, somebody said he's a helping hand, somebody said he's a moderator, somebody, I mean, this is what here I would like to tell you one story. Kindly listen to it, and it will give you one more strength as a facilitator. What I believe, a facilitator is a very good actor, a facilitator is a very good orator. Facilitator has both communication, intrapersonal as well as interpersonal. Intrapersonal simply means where he can communicate with himself. Yes, you are right, Mr. Purohit. Facilitator can mold young minds. Surely, just listen to this story. I will narrate this story for you, and I have created it. You know, I have evolved it. There was a hat seller. There's a story of hat seller and monkey, and there was a hat seller, and he used to sell, you know, those hats, and he would visit number of villages all around. It's 100 years old story, right? Monkey and hat seller. One day he was, you know, moving. He was moving to the, you know, in one of the village, and he was carrying that with himself. He was having those, you know, caps in one of the, you know, chaddar on the bed sheet, in the bed sheet, and carrying that, you know, and he was just, you know, the way vegetable sellers work, and he would like, I mean, I can show you like with properties also. This is what facilitators workshop, so it should be like that only. So he would, you know, carry those, and he would always go for it. Okay, hat seller in Hindi it is called topia le lo, topia, topia le lo, topia, kali topi, lal topi. He would go village to village, and he keep moving around. He keep moving around, working very hard. The way vegetable sellers come, you know, they call it, okay, alulo gobilo. Somebody would say alulo gobilo. Somebody would say alulo gobilo bagalo. So in this way, we all listen these things, because a teacher always acquire things from all around, wherever he finds those, you know, kind of skills. So he would sell hats all around moving, and one day he reaches a place where there's a huge tree, and he sits there, and he puts his bundle over there, and he sits there, and he take out his you know, his chapati, his meal, and he prays to the god and start eating the meal. He's having a earthen pot also, in which there's water, and he drinks water, he eats his meal, and he simply lays down there, and by, you know, resting his back with the log of, or the with the trunk of the tree, and he start dozing off, and all of a sudden he sees that from few leaves sun rays start disturbing him, and what he does, he picks one of the cap, and he puts it on the, you know, head, and he just lays down. Now he can protect himself. I mean, might be an old cap, it is new design cap, but anyhow, he takes rest, and he snores, and he sleeps. He gets up after 15 minutes, and after 15 minutes he gets up. He doesn't put off his cap. He simply, you know, he yawns, and he looks at his, you know, it is empty. All caps are missing. No cap. Thank you, Sonam. No caps. I mean, it's empty. He's very much worried. He looks around. He looks everywhere, because there's nobody. Nobody's there. He looks around. He's so frustrated. And after looking around for 10-15 minutes, so good, and he looks up, and he says, my God, and sees so many monkeys sitting on the branches of the tree and looking at him, and he's looking at the monkeys, and he's very furious. He makes his fist, and he says, come on, give my caps back. And monkeys also says, go. He's so furious again. He hurls few abusers, and they also, I mean, they can be also. So there's exchange of, you know, these unpleasantry notes between both of them. I mean, one party and this hat seller. And after lots of effort, he gets frustrated. He put off his cap and he just throw it down. The moment he throws it down, tuck, 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 all caps, are thrown away by the monkeys. And then he collects all the caps, he put it in his, this, and he keeps it back, and he gave, he says them goodbye and tells them, I have learned 2 lessons today. With the experience of, this experience, I have learned 2 lessons. This hat seller tells to the monkey. 2 lessons. First lesson, try, one day you will succeed. So I tried all the options and one option worked accidentally, possibly, and I got my caps back. This is the lesson for me. Try, one day you will succeed. And one lesson for you, monkeys. And monkeys were, they were also frustrated that after all, this man has done a trick. And he tells them that one lesson for you, if you want to imitate, kindly use your wisdom. If you want to imitate, if you want to copy, kindly use your wisdom. Nakal ke liye akal chahiye. Okay? Bye-bye. And he goes off. And all the monkeys are very, very, annoyed that this man has, befooled us. Anyhow. Now the actual real story starts from here. After 100 years in 2021, and this man is riding a bike and he's having a bag on his back. You might have seen these Flipkart, Amazon, or these all, Zomato. They are having a red bag, big zipper bag, and he's riding a bike and he's moving around, Mr. Pradeep, he's moving around and he's singing a song. Kaho na kaho, ye aankhein bolti hain, oh sanam. And he's moving around, enjoying, having these kind of, the leads and having a mobile phone and wonderful, modern man. MBA might be, trainee, or he's getting a new job, he's young, dynamic, and he's moving around at the same place he reaches. Same place, same tree, same location, but now it is surrounded by buildings, hotels, big houses, colleges, but this tree is well maintained by the environmentalist. Okay, he goes there, he puts up he put down his bag and he sits there, he takes out, water bottle of Milton and Tupperware where he has kept his lunch, delicious lunch. He opens his Tupperware, he eats, that hot food and enjoy food. He drinks cold water. It's a month of, this June or April or May, it's hot. And he sits there and all of a sudden he feels like to doze off. And same place, after 100 years, there is a probability he rests his back at the same place, and those, through those leaves that, he is disturbed. And he does what? He again puts up that same cap over there and he lays down. Same place, but it is 100 years. And he dozes off. The moment he gets up, again, same way he yawns, and when he looks down, his bag is empty. All caps are, gone. Perhaps he's going to deliver caps door to door. That can be a different context. But all caps are gone. And he's so happy. He laughs. I know very well. I know. He looks up. There are monkeys. They are sitting with the caps. And they are also laughing, giggling. He is also laughing. Yeah? He doesn't get angry at all. He simply... And monkeys also... They also hug, kisses. And he dances. And they all dances. And he says... Like Shah Rukh Khan, he says, I love you. And all the monkeys says, I love you too. He says, oh my God, you know English? They say, yes, we know English. English Rapidex, English speaking course. Okay, we know number of languages. There are so many colleges around and we have picked few books from there. We have a library. We have 5G also. You can come up and you can see we have internet connection also, my dear. and so happy. This man, he said, oh, I have found something great. So many things have changed in the 100 years. And he looks up at them and talks with them, and they all are happy, exchanging thoughts. And then after half an hour, he looks at the watch and he says, it's time to go. And he says, okay, I must have to apply the same trick. He put off his cap. He hurl it in the air. All the monkeys do like this. Then he again do it. All monkey does like this. He, do like, from this way and this way and that way. He does it. And same way, all the monkeys does the same way. And then after then, he says, okay, look here. And he said, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not a single cap. Not a single cap. Oh, a little bit perturbed, little bit, disturbed. He says, okay, don't worry. I'll do it again. He again puts it off. He put it on, he puts it in, and then he talks to them. He again throw it, again do it, again throw it, again put it, again. He does it 50, 60 times, and then he's a little bit tired, not bit tired, he's fully tired. None of the cap can be recovered. All monkeys doing everything, but they will not throw the cap, one cap. Then he's totally tired. He looks up. He requests them, why? I know everything. I know this story very well. This should have been done the way I was thinking. One of the monkey climbs down. Now monkey, man, monkey. And when he comes very near to him, monkey slaps him softly, very softly. Monkey slaps. And he says, why? You have slapped me also? Why? Then monkey says, what do you think? Only you have had grandparents? We also have had great grandparents, and they have told us number of times the same story what you are telling, what you are trying to do, my dear. So we are not going to give you the caps back. Go and learn something better and then come back. You are not going to get even a single cap. Go, my dear. And once he was moving away, one of the monkeys says, 100 years back, you gave us one lesson. 100 years back, you gave us one lesson that if we want to imitate, we need to use our wisdom. Now, today we will give you one lesson. Time and tide wait for none. Time, once bygone, doesn't come back. Gaya na guzra hua zamana aata nahi dobara. So, what I mean to say, why I narrated this whole story, it is the right time. This is the right time where we need to change. And of course, change is the part of life. Because time and tide wait for, thank you Sonam, thank you very much. Time and tide wait for none. We teacher need to live. We need to be with us. And for that, we need to change. Because time has come where so many things have to change drastically. So many. In the field of accounts, in the field of defense, in the field of, business, in the field of entrepreneur. I've been working with number of corporates. They have sold off half of their offices. They're working with only 50% space. Number of things have changed. Number of duties have been changed. Now they're asking for self-starters. Now they're asking for the people who can take initiative. Now they're asking people who are good in critical thinking. They're asking for the people who are multi-skilled. And our students whom we are teaching, if they don't know that, they would be very, very much, devastated once they go out and they won't find any job. Reason, those things will not be taught in the schools. So, along with your conventional teaching, along with the way you are teaching, I request all of my fraternity, whole of my teaching, brotherhood, that let's come together and be a facilitator. I have just given you one example. I'm 50 years old, and I can jump, I can yell, I can, we can involve them in the, a lot of activities in the classrooms also. Suppose if you teach physics once in a week, yes, Mr. Priti Gupta, once in a week you can take them out. And what I believe, as 5 participants, participated, they interacted, you all might be doing this all. I know you are being, and of course some of you possibly giving some kind of moderate kind of thinking to it, or somebody might be only thinking, somebody might be doing. But today's session can give focus on one thing, that today we need to change. As the story says, the story of Mr. Balasaheb Lakshman, thank you very much. That is what in every session, whenever I meet teachers, the teachers are so great, so good, they will always appreciate you, always. And I mean, because we have compassion. I know these 68 people who are right here, they are compassionate people. They are learners. They know how to shift their paradigms. And one number of you might have struggled in your life, as one of a participant, who worked for 40 years. It's my pleasure. It's my honor that today I heard her voice, somewhere in part of India, and she's talking, and I'm listening to her view regarding leadership. So facilitation simply means producing leaders. And this is the only way. Though you have been engaging them in practical classes, you might be taking them to the labs, you might be giving them practical files. But I would say, Sharbat, Parveen and Feroza, a number of teachers are there. I can see their names. Mr. Sanjay is there, Dr. Veena is there. So Shalay is there. So yes, time has come where teachers need to change. None of the computer, none of the artificial intelligence can replace teachers. None of, because I can read so many articles that, yes.
Sir, this is Sangram from Odisha. I have a question that
Yes.
as we are in 21st century, sir, as we know that a CBSE course is vast, and the NCERT book is also vast, sir. Within the time period, we have to complete our syllabus. So how can we be a good facilitator, and how can we solve all the problems of the students at a time, as a facilitator, as a teacher? So that is my question. Can you help me in this segment, sir?
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Sangram. Thank you very much for coming forward and asking this question. It's very, very, very good question. And yes, so many things to do. You need to check those notebooks also. You need to, work for the completion of courses
Yes,
also.
sir, of course,
And
sir.
there are few
That's right.
guidelines. Guideline laid by the NCERT. Of course, your principals also give you targets, and of course these are professional. We all are professional teachers, whosoever are interacting at present. But the your answer to your question is what I have experienced in my life: willingness to do, open-mindedness to learn, and honesty towards yourself. These are the 3 parameters what I have experienced in my life. When you are willing to do, when you are willing to apply any method or any methodology, it can be constructive classroom methodology, it can be learning sharing methodology, it can be facilitating methodology, experiential learning methodology, or different pedagogical skills. My dear Sangram, right question asked by you, but we are the teachers who have got, we are the teacher who have got that strength to do it. Because suppose you teach in your class for 6 days in a week, 1 day in a week, or 1 day in the fortnight, you can take out 40 minutes for that specific task. And I tell you, I have worked with number of schools. I have worked even abroad also. What I know personally, if I talk about Stephen Covey also, the leader in me, Stephen Covey has a wonderful program, How to Build Leaders, where teachers involve students in various projects. They take them along with themselves, and they take along with themselves simply means they give them a project for suppose 1 month, and small project where they can take out time. But am I willing? That is the important thing. Once I have read one thing, if you are willing to do something, you can do it. It is simple, very simple.
Definitely,
Second,
sir, definitely.
open-mindedness. Open-mindedness, Sangram. Once you are asking this question, it might be coming from a great position where you do not have even 1 minute to lose. Not a 1 minute to lose. You need to stand in the class. You need to attend those eight periods in one day, and you do not have time. But yet you can spare 1 day, and I tell you, this will energize the students in such a manner. Within 3 months, if you give them 7 to 8 sessions like this, you can take them outside. It is your responsibility. I was listening to one of the educator, Sonam Wangchuk from Leh Ladakh, and he works with students who are total failures. He worked with the only way to get admission in his school is that you should have failed in 10th exam, and which is conducted by the CBSE. And now it's a role model school where hundreds of students who failed in the matric in the 10th class have joined that school, and one of them has become even member of parliament, MLA, member of legislative assembly. Number of them have joined ISRO. I mean, this is something we can do. So Sangram, Mr. Sangram, surely it's a question which is debatable, but the answer is very simple: willingness to do. If you are willing, that's why at 4:30, even though you are tired, might be hungry, might have taken even not food.
Our class is over at 3:30 only, because our class is going on in Odisha due to COVID, sir. Our class starting from morning 7:15 to 3:30, means 9, 10th, 11th, 12th, all the sessions are there combined. Then also have to finish my class, then I'll join the webinar.
Okay. That's great. I mean, that's what I'm saying, Mr. Sangram. You have that willingness. When I started working with the hardcore addicts, somebody asked me, Dilbag, how you're going to manage it? You're not even earning money out of it. I mean, don't you need to spend the same money on your family? The same time you don't. I said, this is one life I have gotten. One life I have gotten. I'm not going to take another birth. I don't know. Possibly there might be a rebirth, but I don't know. Simply, I have read in Upanishad, yes, it is there, but I don't know. I have got only one life, and in this one life, I'm going to. And secondly, Mr. Sangram, once you are involved in such kind of activities, definitely it will improve you. Definitely it will improve your paycheck. Definitely it will improve your status. Definitely you will be known as a dynamic teacher. I tell you, Mr. Sangram, you will be benefited surely, and that benefit will give you two things. Again, one more, because this might be the question of everyone. There are two kind of motivation. One is intrinsic motivation, other is extrinsic motivation. And I tell you, all friends who are now, you all are my friends, we teachers do not get extrinsic motivation. Very frank. We do not get. Out of 100 teacher, 1 is awarded. Out of 100 teacher, 10 might be promoted. But we are only there. One teacher in India, specifically in Asian countries, they have intrinsic motivation. That intrinsic motivation drives you. It drives you, whether you are a principal or a teacher or a director. I'm not talking about all have different specific aims. I'm not criticizing anybody because they are entrepreneurs. They have invested. But the true teacher who are attached at present, true teacher doesn't bother how much my school is earning, what I am earning. He is simply working and working and working. Because once I was going in this Shamrock school in Mohali. I used to visit the school. It is attached with the Maharaja Ranjit Singh Academy also. So many cadets pass out of this school and join NDA, And one student came and he touched my feet and said, "Sir, I'm Captain Baldev." I said, "Captain?" He said, "Sir, you came to our school 7 years back. You delivered one session. I still remember. Are you Mr. Dilbag?" I said, "Yes, I'm not Mr. for you. I'm your teacher." He said, "Sir, I joined Indian Army and I'm today captain. I have been to NDA and 5 years of my job. You came to our school and I this. I was so happy. I was so enthralled. There were tears in my eyes. And all of a sudden, your spirits start working again. One life. So my dear friends, definitely we teachers are at, different end. But that's why we are teacher. That's why we are teacher. We are not businessmen. That's why
That's why
we
I'm
are
always
not
also
traders.
sir, that's why I'm always inspiring my student that always I'm speak out that you are the students, you are not the students, you are the nation builder under the construction. I always use these
Yes,
words towards the students that you are the nation builders under the construction and we are the constructor or we are the laborers. We are just doing labor our best or we are doing our level best to make a good infrastructure that you are all in the classroom. Always we are using that terms, but actually what we saying in the CBSE schools, some schools are not providing such facilities to implement all those things. I attend so many that's webinars as well as CBSE trainings, inclusive education, everything, but actually that is not practiced in the present context. It is good, sir, but still we are lacking behind it to get all those things within a same surrounding or same campus. But it is going on or what to do. We are just following. I don't say.
you know, 68 people, 68 people. The advertisement or whatever, digital marketing, the people of Kites did. This digital might have been seen by 500 people, but 68 are there, and all 68 are there. I mean, in the beginning it was 68, now it is 65. Only 2 3 participants might have left, but all are there. This is what I call you are chosen one, and these are not mere words. I have seen poverty. I have seen poverty. I have seen debt. I have seen those tough times. I have gone through so many times humiliation also. But it was destined that at the age of 50, I'm interacting to the teachers, and that teacher still lives in me. I can still, one of my student found me on the Facebook after 25 years. I served in the school Narendra Dev DAV Agriculture when I was only 22.5-year-old young guy from Punjab University Economics Department. And after 26 years, he found me and he said, "Are you the same Dilbag you used to teach in the, you have changed a lot, you have kept some French cut and all. Are you the same Dilbag? Tell me." And I said, yes. Immediately, I got 55 requests within 2 hours that I'm your student, I'm yours, I'm your, and all of a sudden my enthusiasm again, it again boosted up, and again I said, yes, akela chalo, hai na Dilbag, chalte raho. After all, ek zindagi mili hai. I can be a smuggler, I can be a dacoit, I can be a thief, I can be a traitor, I can be a trader even, but I can be a teacher also. And those pain of teacher we can realize, but we have a very important mission, my dear friends, and the mission is of leader building, because those leaders, whether they live in India or they live abroad or wherever they go and spread positivity. This is what 70 to 80 or 90 years we are going to live on this earth planet. And these are not mere talks, because the person who is talking to you has lived as a teacher and have faced all those, kind of consequences. I won't call it consequences, examination. Life examined me. Life, tested me. And I kept moving. Still, I'm working as a teacher. After this, I will be attending few phone calls and going to them. Reason, if you work, you move forward. If you remember the story of monkey, and if you remain a facilitator and you start working with all students, despite of not having resources, you are just like a Fauji who doesn't have the enough ample ration, who doesn't have the gun, he doesn't have the bullet, but he has this spirit to fight back. A soldier never quit till he's dead, I tell you. And the same way, a teacher never, bows down till the last moment. आप में से कितने हैं जिन्होंने एंड तक कितने बच्चों को स्कूल से रेस्टिकेट होने से बचाया होगा? याद कीजिए. Please remember how many students were school were about to throw the, you said no, you came in between, no, give him one more chance, give him one more chance, give him one more chance. So many students you are dealing with suffering from the alcoholic families. So many students coming to you, their parents are not having good terms with one another, and so many students, you just put hand on the head of the student, or just you hold the hand of the student, and all of a sudden the student looks into your eyes and his eyes well up, and you say, don't worry, keep it up. That one moment God looks through you, and that is what the work of a teacher is. So today it was simply an interaction where I could just send you one message, Ms. Jyoti, that we people are facilitator, we people are actor, we people are motivator, we people are inspirer. We people may have very little in our home, but we can make number of homes prosperous. We can make that God can help through us, isn't it? And that feeling, I tell you, number of time, if you want to earn money, you will earn money also. Make sure that you keep working for these people. I tell you, do it for another 2-3 years. If you want to become rich, you will become rich also. If you want to earn a lot of money, you will earn a lot of money also. You will become, every one of you capable of becoming a principal, isn't it? Every one of you are capable of becoming a director. Are you not? Yes, you are. Every one of you can run school. Cannot you? You can. And today it was just a, I mean, close to my heart topic, because you are going to make your students critical thinkers. You are going to make your student collaborative. You are going to make your student, creative, and you are going to make your student, their communication perfect. Can they communicate with themselves? That is what our need of the hour at present. And surely, as Mr. Sangram asked me question, things will be changed. Surely in coming years, things will be changed. Surely your perks will be higher. Yes, because hope sustains hope. Hope sustains hope. So Shad Singh Rajput might have been saved. Number of suicide could have been saved had they not been taught only about ambition. Why don't we teach them no ambition? Living and serving. We call them, go and have the packages. If package is not going, then you are not going to do good in life. And once you get a package, you get less package, and all of a sudden one commits suicide. So many youngsters are committing suicide. Why? Because they are not taught collaborative skills. They are not taught critical thinking skills. They are not emotionally strong. Their IQ is very high, but their EQ is very low. You people are going to enhance their EQ, and God will take care of you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So much.
Thank you, everyone. And you can jot down my number, 9988328879. 9988328879. 9988328879. And you can send me emails also. DILBAGH Dilbag SINGH Dilbag Singh MALIK Malik @gmail.com.
Excuse me, sir.
Sir, once again, can you repeat your number, sir?
9988328879.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, Zainab wanted to talk something. I mean, you can come forward and. Thank you. If anybody wants to say few words, kindly. We still are 56 there. Thank you. Thank you. It was not a session. It was interaction, heart to heart.
Sir, is this your WhatsApp number?
Yes. WhatsApp number.
Okay, sir. Definitely. We will contact you, sir.
Keep in touch. Keep in contact. No business, nothing. Just call me. Just share with me. Just ask me. I mean, we can be very good friends.
Definitely, sir.
Thank you.
As we are the freshers, so definitely we have to learn so much things from you, sir. Definitely, we will touch and contact with you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Sharma. Thank you, Dr. Hari Krishnan. Thank you, Soma. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Shreya. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Bhattacharya. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir,
for the lovely session.
Thank you, Swait. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Vinod, Mr. Dhendra, Mr. Sadaf Rizvi. Thank you. Abha Joshi, thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Shekhar Sharma. Thank you, Shweta. Thank you, Hanumant Deshmukh. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for your love and, immense energy. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Sanjay. Thank you, Mr. Vijay Kumar Gupta. Thank you. Thank you.
Now it's over. Can we leave the meeting, sir? Someone is there.
Okay. Can anyone share the cert number, please?
You can note it down.